Hey, everybody. Yep, it's me, Dirili. I'm not dead yet, though that's not exactly due to any effort on my part. Like many people out there, I've been having a hard time, though likely for different reasons. When I last left YouTube, I left in a hurry, rushing out the last episodes of Collar X Malice. I'm not completely sure if I mentioned this before, but I probably did. That usually every 2 or 3 years I crash hard into a deep depression where I'm practically non-functional. That's one of the reasons I put a time limit on this channel when I first started it. Usually this can last 3 months to a year, but this time I just can't seem to quite claw my way out of this pit. I've worked on some art projects and spent time trying to distract myself. Speaking of, a tiny aside here, lately I've been turning dolls into pave-style crystal art. If anyone is interested and wants to take a look over there, linked in the description. But anyway, just looking at the world is so disheartening and demotivating to me. I won't get into that or I'll just fall back down again and never get anything done. I'm here again because I want to try something. It's probably going to get messy here for a while because there's a lot of different things I want to try, but I definitely don't want to start a new channel for each thing because I'm not going to be pumping out videos and stressing myself out. I probably won't go back into otome games because most people only watched my videos if I put them out before the other channels did. Not many people were actually interested in my format. But it was fun, so it's not completely off the table. If the urge hits me, or if I actually end up somehow getting a lot of feedback that people want me to play them again, I might do it. Mainly, though, I've never made friends easily because most people just don't think like I do. So we can't reach an understanding and enjoy each other's time. More so these days because most people my age out there are working and taking care of their families, so they have no time for socializing and are rarely in places at times I could meet them. I can't talk to my mother or sisters anymore because everything is all about the children around here now. I've become increasingly more and more isolated. Not belittling younger people, but it's often harder to deeply relate to those who have had such vastly different experiences. What I want to start out with is trying to remember things that I enjoy and put them here. Memories are more substantial to me that way when I can put them into words and hear them. I know this is probably going to sound weird to normal people, but once these thoughts are outside of me, being projected back at me, it feels ever so slightly like another presence and helps a little bit with the isolation and disconnection factors. And maybe some other people might enjoy my little anecdotes as well. Who knows? Also, I wouldn't mind narrating short stories or such if anyone wants to send me something to read. Just for fun. I like reading aloud, but it's a pain finding material. If I ever get my mental fortitude back, I really would like to make a series of lesson videos to try to do my part to make the world better again. I feel like back in my time, Gen Xers who came after the hippies were still pretty big on being understanding with each other. We didn't want to pigeonhole people with labels, but oh, how things have changed. But that's for later. Also have to greatly apologize in advance for the fact that I probably won't do much in the way of responding to comments. While I really do appreciate them, it's part of my social issues that I spend an insane amount of time trying to make decisions over even the simplest of interactions. I mean, not that I'm some huge channel that's going to get tons of comments anyway. I just hope people can understand when I see, let's say, 5 messages from really nice people telling me that they're happy to see that I'm okay. I can spend up to 3 hours trying to word different ways of saying thank you. I've actually done that before. Oh, and lastly, I don't consider myself a VTuber. I just spent some time a while ago painting this avatar just to have something besides my logo on the screen while I'm talking. Might make some different looks for different moods later on if there's time. And as you can tell, this one doesn't move too much because, well, generally when I'm recording, I don't really move around that much. I keep my head in basically the same position, so I stay near the mic and don't talk directly into the mic because I don't want to pop. but it only captures like head and facial movements. Well, I can push buttons to do gestures, but I haven't really made any. It just seems complicated, though. But we'll see what happens later on. Stay if you want, or go if you will. I perfectly understand. Right now I have to go finish at least one more crystal doll before I get into anything else. So, bye!